Broadcasting from the fabulous Stardust Lanes in Minneapolis, Minnesota, Comedy Central Sports presents Let's Bowl. Today, two fierce competitors bring their bitter dispute to our lanes. Greg Mao lent a car to a friend in need. When he got his vehicle back, it was covered with parking tickets. Tim Carnahan says, "Sorry, the car you lent me was a junker, so deal with it." We'll settle this dispute right here, right now, on America's #1 indoor bowling show.
Hey, good evening, everybody. Welcome to Let's Bowl. My name is Steve Chopper Siddall.
And I'm your old buddy, Wally Hotbed.
And we have a great show tonight. In fact, these two guys, one guy borrowed the other guy's car. It broke down.
Right.
He ended up getting plastered with parking tickets.
Right.
And then the other guy had to buy a new battery.
Right.
And anyway, we're going to settle it all here tonight once and for all.
Right, Chopper. And tonight the winners will be lavished with praises and prizes, and the loser's going to be stoned to death, just like in the Bible.
No, he won't, Wally.
Chopper, it's a joke.
All right, let's go ahead and meet the rest of the
Take a
gang
joke.
here on Let's Bowl. He keeps her toes a tapping.
Hey,
Say hi to the guy in the big organ. His name is Ernie Jenks.
That's it. You big queen.
We know him, we love him. Oh, say hi to the lovely Queen Pins, Amanda and Lisa.
Yeah. They're all for you, you creeps.
And we have a very special musical guest tonight.
Oh, that's
it's
right.
a Minneapolis legend from Nye's Polonaise Room. Please say hi to Ruth Adams and the world's most dangerous polka band.
Right. We all rolled a big fatty before the show.
And let's meet our competitors tonight. Originally coming from Rochester, Minnesota, he's an avid fisherman and a gardener. His bowling average is 117. Let's say hi to Greg Mao.
Come on out, Greg.
Greg, welcome to Let's Bowl.
Thank you.
Now, Greg, it was your car that got borrowed.
Right, it was going to be my son's car when he got his driver's license. Tim didn't have a car yet. He's walking to work in the wintertime. So I gave it to him. He was poor. I paid the insurance. Then I started getting parking tickets, dead battery. There's no spare tire rim, and it's filled with garbage.
All right, let's meet the other half here.
Yeah.
He is originally from Loveland, Colorado, belongs to no unions, has a feeble bowling average of just 100, but let's make him feel welcome. It's Tim
Come on
Carnahan.
out, Tim. So, Tim, give us a little bit of your side of this whole sordid story.
I feel no obligation to pay for any of these items. Primarily because when I got the car, it had a spare tire on it. He offered to pay the insurance. I didn't ask. The parking tickets were the result of the dead battery and me having to push the car back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah. So this is your prepared statement, right?
Oh, of course. I had to defend myself.
Right. Yeah. Well, good luck, little buddy. You don't deserve it, but they told me to say it. Anyway, Chopper, these people aren't here for their health, are they?
No, they're not. They're here to win some fabulous prizes, Ernie.
Why, he'll win a trip for two to the fabulous Fortune Bay Resort and Casino in Tower, Minnesota, near Lake Vermilion. This package includes 2 nights lodging in a luxurious Whirlpool Spa suite, dinner for 2 in the exquisite Tamarack dining room, and an all-day fishing boat rental, including the gas. Then, the lucky winner goes on to face our league bowler for a chance to win our grand prize, a 1973 Dodge Charger SE with a 318 V8 automatic, black with gold pinstripes, and a sporty sunroof. The odometer says 51,000 miles, but we're not so sure about that. This baby's worth almost $5,000 to people who really love Dodge Chargers. Good luck, bowlers.
Those are great prizes.
What a
man.
great prize.
Absolutely.
Oh, I'd love to have that Charger.
Yeah, me too. That'd be a nice car.
Put some glass packs on it, a blower.
You know all about
Tear
that
up.
stuff, don't you?
Oh, yeah, I'm a huge motorhead.
Well, okay. We'll learn stuff every day about Wally. And we want to remind everyone, too, that our contestants have an opportunity to use the distraction option at any time during tonight's match. Now, what that means is simply this. When one competitor finds it appropriate, he can sneak up behind the other and use the bullhorn
Chopper, you suck!
to distract them, just like that. But they can only do
Everybody
it
likes you better. Chopper, you...
They can only do it once during the match. Greg bowls first because on Let's Bowl, the guy who's had the most fast food meals in the past week bowls first. That means, Greg, he's had 4 to Tim's 1. So, Greg's underway in the first frame here at Let's Bowl. And
Nice
beautiful
shot.
Stardust Lanes.
Yeah!
Hey, way to start,
Right
Greg.
away. Fantastic.
Let's take a look at a replay. The first shot is a strike. That's a great way to start a match here on Let's Bowl.
That really
From
sets a
Stardust
precedent.
Lanes in Minneapolis. Here we go
Another nice
with his
shot,
first
Chopper.
ball.
Oh.
Leaving only 1 pin standing.
Why is the big guy holding his ball? He's just sitting there polishing it.
Bowlers are passionate about their balls.
He
Wally.
scares me.
And he leaves an open frame on the first one, so we have a strike for Greg, and let's see what happens in frame number 2.
That pig keeps grabbing my legs under the desk.
The pig is?
Get away from me. Damn pig. I hate that pig. No. That's an exploding bird bath.
I won't disagree on that one, Wally. This is a tough one to get. Kind of a grandma's teeth split here.
No, it's an exploding bird bath.
All right.
So you've just got to convert this exploding bird bath in this second frame action here on Let's Bowl.
Greg's a married guy with a couple of kids. Leaves an open frame. Let's see what happens with Tim in his next time out.
I think Tim's tight little sweater is inhibiting his breathing, which is affecting his bowling.
You may have something there, Wally. Here we go.
What a
Gutter
spaz.
City. Tim gets to try to pick up a spare here.
Why are these two guys hanging out? They don't match up at all. The big guy is hanging out with that little buddy guy. I don't like it.
I think the big guy was being nice.
Oh, nice shot, Doc.
Nice shot. Picks up 7 pins. After 2 complete, Greg has 22 and Tim has 16. And time now for a little more in-depth look at this dispute.
That's right, Chopper. I had a chance to spend some time with these two in the pin that my creepy Uncle Mike and I made in my basement. Have a seat in my pin there. There you go. Hi, Tim. Welcome to my pin.
Yeah, hi. How you doing?
Good. Would you like a daiquiri?
Oh, yeah, please.
Have at it, you bastard. So, Greg, I'm just fascinated by this dispute. Tell me in depth about it.
Tim was my assistant teacher at school. He was having some financial troubles.
Greggy lent me a car that I feel like wasn't in great shape to begin with.
So I offered to give him a car to use.
When things happened to the car, I felt like it wasn't really my responsibility.
The reason the battery died is because he left the dome light on. Didn't change the oil. Amassed, I think, 3 parking tickets.
I wasn't gonna pay 1 dime for a new battery in that car. Then the parking tickets came from him not picking up his car.
Oh, crap, I could drink these all day. Would you ever loan anything to him again?
Actually, no, I don't think so.
How tall are you?
5 feet 6 inches tall?
5'6"?
Yeah, how tall are you?
5'10", I think.
Well, we could probably trade some clothes.
Greg, now, who'll win this match?
If there is justice, I will win.
I think I'm gonna win it, sadly. Though I think it would be better for Greg if he won it, because I think it'd be good for him emotionally. I'm very confident. I think that we're gonna see at least 8 strikes.
Do you ever get freaky?
And don't forget, if you want to know even more about that grievance in the gutter, be sure to log on to ComedyCentral.com and click on Let's Bowl. You'll be able to find out all kinds of stuff you didn't know.
One of those guys had B.O. real bad in that thing.
Really? There's Ruth Adams in the world's most dangerous polka band to take us into a commercial break. When we come back inside bowling,
That's right.
and our bowlers will continue right now. Stay where you are.
Stay where you are.
Welcome back to Let's Bowl from beautiful Stardust Lanes in South Minneapolis, and we have a great game underway. In fact, let's see, Greg loaned his car to Tim, and the car stalled, and it got plastered with parking tickets. There's the car right there. So
What a
now,
junker.
Greg says, hey, I should be paid back for all the stuff, and Tim says, no, you loaned me a lemon, and we're settling it right here. While we were away, our bowlers continued. In the 3rd frame, Greg had 25, and then used the distraction option on Tim, who ended up with 22. Then in the 4th frame, the parade of open frames continued. Greg had 31, Tim had 31, so we have a tie going into the 5th. Oh, also in the 4th, Wally made the sound man cry. Now, let's get into frame number 5, shall we? Greg is up. Take a look at the replay on this one. Tim sneaking up behind him.
Look at him, the screaming.
Screaming into the megaphone. Didn't really seem to faze him all that much.
If someone racked up a bunch of parking tickets on my car, I'd go crazy. I'd bury the needle.
Gutter City. That'd be the 4th open frame. We're at 35 for Greg at this point. Let's get Tim up.
You know,
in
as
bowling frame number
commentators,
5.
we're supposed to be unbiased, but I'm not. I want this guy to lose. I want Greg to whip his ass.
You want Tim to lose?
Yeah, his shed load.
Leaves that little baby split thing in the back. Tim looks like he ought to be on a college campus someplace, doesn't he?
Hey, sweater vest. Choke, choke, choke.
Wally, it's not right. You shouldn't do that.
He's gonna choke. Look, he's gonna choke. Sweater vest.
Here. All right. 35 for Greg and 31 for Tim. We're going to go to inside bowling right now.
Chopper. Being high-profile sports commentators is very stressful. That's why before every show, Chopper and I take a trip to the spa.
And then Jack came by.
You are kidding.
Oh, yeah. Jack was there.
So, have you worked here long?
Shut up and take your clothes off.
Okay.
Chocolate?
Oh, no, I couldn't. Grape, though.
Circus peanut?
Oh. I love these little guys.
Your skin's so soft.
Take care of it.
Man, are you out of shape? Hold still.
Hot dog chopper?
Oh, no. What? Yeah, okay.
Take this easy on yourself. Come here.
Go ahead, girls. Make it hurt good.
It's perfect. I wouldn't even want to touch it.
This'll bring down the swelling, you little SOB.
What are you talking about?
Shut up, you word! Get your head down, you pig! Oh my God!
Oh, I wish you weren't married. Oh, I know. Oh, she's so lucky.
Does it really matter?
Oh, Chopper, there's something about you. I can't keep my hands off you.
There's something about you. I just can't keep my hands off of you.
Oh. Oh my God, it's burning! It's burning!
Quiet!
It's burning!
This might sting a little bit.
Is that gas?
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
What a day. I feel great. Wally, how was it for you, huh? Super. I'll see you down at the show.
You were really good in that inside bowling.
What do we do? How do we do it, Bob? How do we do it? And just to
I
remind
think
you,
you're all hopped up that day.
our score currently, Greg has 35, Tim 31 with a spare up. And we're going to take a quick break. We'll let our bowlers continue. And when we come back, we've got more bowling. Here's Ruth Adams.
Whatever you do, remember your mind is so.
Welcome back to Let's Bowl. We're looking at a live shot of the Minneapolis garbage burner.
Yep. You know, that's where they burn all the newspapers and aluminum cans people think they're recycling.
Welcome back, everybody, to beautiful Stardust Lanes in South Minneapolis, and Let's Bowl. We have a great game in progress. In the 6th, Greg had 44 and Tim had 55. In the 7th, Greg had yet another open frame and has 52. Then, lo and behold, Tim spared, so he has 55 with a spare up. Hey, Wally, look at that.
Oh my God, it's the polka pin! It's time for the polka frame, Chopper.
That's right.
Oh, the pig's passing around some brats.
Hey, that's just a party, Wally.
It sure is a big polka brat party.
Look at Tim's quite the polka king over there. And during the polka frame, if the bowler strikes, he gets some great prizes. Ernie?
What do they win?
Well, they'll win a membership to the Herring of the Month Club. A 22-ounce jar of different flavored herring is shipped monthly for a year.
Wow.
All from Olson Fish Company. Herring, it's the bomb.
A great prize. That's right. It's quite a lunch. All right, here's Greg. It's his attempt at scoring a strike in the polka frame.
He really wants that herring.
I think he just looks him get a strike.
Oh, let's go, Chopper. Hey! He did it!
Great indeed. Nicely done, Greg. Nicely done.
Good for you, you son of a bitch!
Let's take a look at Greg scoring a strike on the polka frame, boy.
Polka music makes me horny. That Kraftwerk crap makes me horny, too. We are the robots. Doesn't that make you horny? Hey, nice shot, yearbook. Robots, robots, na na na. Oh, it just turned my crank. Looks good, though. No.
Not that good.
Not that good.
Picked up 7 pins that time, so now it's 72 for Tim. Greg has 52 with a strike. And this is very, very important right here. I mean, this could put it away.
This is going to decide the game.
It very easily
It's
could,
going to
Wally.
decide the
Absolutely.
game, Chopper.
Here we go.
Oh, it's the same shot.
Same shot, leaving the same 3 pins. See if he can pick up the spare. If he does, that puts him, again, firmly in the lead.
I shouldn't have eaten that raw brat before, Chopper.
It was raw?
Yeah.
Why did you eat it?
I thought you could eat them uncooked just like a hot dog.
Not a brat.
See if you... Oh, it looks good, Chopper.
He does? All right, and Greg finishes frame number 9 with 7 pins down, but 72, but a strike up, and Tim's first attempt at frame number 9. Now, let me see if I'm not really a math guy, but let's see. Nothing would be.
Well, he got 1.
Oh, you got 1?
Yeah. Aren't you watching your monitor?
I did, but I didn't see 1 go down. Oh, you got
Do
1.
I
Okay.
have to do everything all
2.
the time, Chopper?
Okay, you got 2.
I'm carrying this whole show.
Here we go. That makes it 79 for Tim and 72 for Greg with a spare up. And we'll continue bowling come to the conclusion of this very exciting match in frame number 10. And, of course, eligible for the grand prize.
The grand prize, the next Charger.
That's right. And they go against our lead bowler.
She sat on my lap and she smoked my cigar. She smoked my cigar. She smoked my cigar. She sat on my lap and she smoked my cigar. Oh, she smoked my cigar.
Welcome back to Let's Bowl, everybody, from Stardust Lanes in South Minneapolis. We have a great game in progress. 72 pins with a spare up for Greg, 79 for Tim as we go into the 10th frame. Here's the conflict in a nutshell. Greg loaned a car to Tim. The car broke down. Tim didn't move the car, got plastered with parking tickets. Greg says, hey, you owe me some money for all that. Tim says, not so much. It was a bad car. And we move into frame number 10.
Now, who's up now?
Greg here is up. Frame number 10. This is for all the marbles. Now, if he truly is good under pressure, he will perform here now.
See what he can do. Looks good, Chopper. Oh, yeah!
I'll tell you, that's how you want to start the 10th frame. Better take a look at this one again. I mean, that's a powerful strike. That ball hit the head pin. Give it a nose hit, and away they all went.
He's like a sleeping giant.
Let's see if he can do it again. If he can, he gets the 3rd ball.
Chopper, remind me, I have to go to the bank after this show.
I'll try.
I'm going to bounce a bunch of checks. Oh, nuts.
Leaves the right side, leaves the Jersey side up.
It's a farm accident.
See if he can pick up the spare.
He's really going to get this to pull ahead. Oh, it's going to be close. He
Does it. I'll tell you what, Wally, this is an incredible game. 112 pins for Greg. Let's take a look at him picking up this spare in frame number 10. He couldn't have come alive at a better moment in Let's Bowl. Let's get Tim up frame number 10. Between you and me, Wally, he's done.
Let's go. Let's go. Oh.
Leaves 2 in the back standing.
You know, he looks an awful lot like Radar, doesn't he?
From MASH, Radar
Yeah.
O'Reilly? Well, look at that. He does.
I used to be president of the Gary Berghoff fan club.
You were?
Until they arrested me.
For stalking?
No, it wasn't for stalking. It was for that other thing, you know.
See if he can pick up a spare.
No.
Greg is our big winner
That's
tonight,
the game.
112 to
That's the
87.
game.
Hey, come on up, you guys. Come on up.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Hey, you're the big winner today. You did it all. How do you feel?
I was really nervous at first. I thought Tim was going to once again take me at this, but good match. I hope this is over. I'm happy with the results.
All right.
Tim, you look pretty spastic and hyper out there today. How do you think that affected your game?
It wasn't my best game, but, vindication for Greg. He did a great job, and I'm just glad that this is going to be all behind us now.
Well, that's right. I believe you have a check for Greg, so cough up the coin. Apologize.
I'm sorry that I put garbage in your car, ran down the battery, and made a bunch of parking tickets that you paid for be put on the car.
Yeah, that's great. Okay, anyway. We have some great parting gifts, don't we, Chopper?
Yes, we do. In fact, Tim, you go away with a Let's Bowl prize package consisting of a brand new pair of bowling shoes, a shirt, and a brand new bowling ball, all from Let's Bowl.
The pig has those for you.
All right, Greg,
All right,
it's
Greg.
time to go up against our lead bowler for the 1973 Charger. Our
yeah.
lead bowler today comes from Elsie's Lanes in North Minneapolis. Say hi to Bob Margett.
Hi, Bob. Tell us a little bit about your bowling career.
Well, currently I average right around 210, and I bowl in, and I'm the secretary of the Budweiser All-Star Traveling League here in town.
Oh, a Bud man.
Here's what happens, Greg. We're going to let Bob throw one ball. You need to match or beat his score. If you do, you will be the proud owner of that 1973 Charger.
Okay, should we let him go?
Let's go. All right,
go.
good luck, bowlers.
He really wants to look good for his buddies on the team and for Budweiser. It's a nice shot.
Looks good.
Looks good. Oh, boy. Nice shot. Wow.
We'll take a quick look at that replay to see how a pro bowler bowls.
Wow. Those Bud men are invincible.
Here comes Greg. He's got a
He
strike.
really wants that Charger.
That's all he can do is strike.
Oh.
He doesn't do it.
Not
Too
bad.
bad.
Good effort,
All right,
though.
come on up, Greg. I'll tell you what, Greg, you didn't get the car, but you did get that great trip. It's a casino package. You'll have a great time. A special thanks to Ruth Adams and
ladies
the
and
world's most
gentlemen.
dangerous polka band.
They're great. Fantastic.
Please support your local bowling center, and remember to let's bowl.
I got a Polish girlfriend. She looks a lot like you.
Hey, let's go bowling. Everyone.
You're watching Comedy Central. Keep it here for your favorite foul-mouthed foursome. South Park's up next.
Say, let's go bowling. See the 10 shiny pins. Take your aim. What a frame! Here's where the fun begins.